For a while, I've had a friend of mine trying to get me into e-bikes. He lives down in Florida. He cruises around the beach all the time, and he's like, man, you got to try one of these things out. Personally, I didn't know if I would ever get the chance to pick one of these up and try one out. But recently I was contacted by Mokwheel with the opportunity to test one of their bikes. If you've been considering getting an e-bike, hopefully this video will be a source of info and inspiration for you. Stick around. At first, when given the opportunity to do this review, I thought to myself, maybe I'm getting outside of my lane too much with this. But then when I took one step back, I got to thinking this could not be more in my lane. I'm an outdoorsman. I do a lot of outdoor content. I film in a lot of different locations outdoors, whether it's here on the trail in the woods behind my house or down on the river trail here in town. Oftentimes when I go to other locations, I'm walking. I do not own a bike. Oftentimes on the river trail, I will rent one of the bikes down there, but more often than not, it's hard to find one. The tires are flat, they're beat up. And on top of that, they really don't ride that well. Having this is going to be an absolute game changer in my content creation life. And here she is. This is the Mokwheel Basalt. This is the jungle camo version. Absolutely gorgeous piece of machinery. Now this obviously comes in the mail in a massive box, and there is some assembly that's included. Now my review is not going to include assembly instructions, but I am going to provide 2 videos in the description section that are phenomenal sources for direction concerning the assembly. Just very quick and to the point, I'm going to share with you the same videos that I watched in putting mine together. Something like this can be a life changer. It just provides such an amazing experience. I'll never forget hopping on this for the first time yesterday, and I just couldn't believe it. You know, I had known of people who owned these, but I just had no clue of how much this could be an impact to my own life and the quality of it. What you get with an e-bike is the ability to bike and get your exercise just like you would with any bike, but you also get the leisure of being able to just cruise. You can ride this just like any other bike, or you can chill and be a little more relaxed and lazy and just hit the cruise button and let it take you down the road. Or you can use the acceleration button and pedal and get great speed. When you get your bike, you're going to have to install your handlebars and your front wheel, as well as a few other accessories. But as mentioned before, the videos that I will provide for you will quickly get to the point and show you how to do everything you need to do. The first thing I want to demonstrate in this video is the kind of leisure that this thing can give when you just want to get out and relax. To turn this on, you just press this button right here, and this screen will come on. It will say hello, and it will display this for you. So I'm down at the bottom of this hill, and I click this button, and we're rolling. And not only are we rolling, we're rolling with good speed uphill. Here's where I'm at miles per hour wise. This is just going up the hill. I'm not even pedaling. The Basalt can reach speeds up to 28 miles per hour using the acceleration switch or pedal assist. Some people have reported getting 30 some miles per hour on the road with this thing. I personally feel like you could probably get even more. When you combine the acceleration feature with pedaling, taking hills is nothing. Right now, I'm just cruising up the hill. Now I can pedal up all of this, get really strong legs, which is probably what I should be doing most days, or I can use the assist and go up this hill, no problem. Not even out of breath while I'm talking to you. This is just uphill, no pedal assist at all. Look at the power this gets. Look at these monster tires. This thing is just ready to go. It's ready to go wherever you want to go. Now this comes with a Shimano 7-speed shifter. I cannot believe the amount of fun that I'm getting out of this bike. Now this is where your battery goes. It's easy to take out and put back in. You're going to get about 60 to 80 miles on this battery. Now, as far as the life of the battery, according to my research, this can last anywhere from 3 to 9 years. I'll share with you a funny story. One of the most physical things I've ever done in my life was go mountain biking for the first time. I grew up doing martial arts, stand up, ground fighting, all kinds of stuff. I know what it means to get tired, to feel like you got nothing left in the tank. Well, the first time I went mountain biking with just a regular mountain bike, it kicked my butt. I almost threw up. And I'll admit, it wasn't a good first experience. I know guys out here, man, they are workhorse mountain bikers. They've gotten so conditioned, they get out on the trail and they can go anywhere. There's guys out here that can really get it done, but I never felt motivated to get back out and mountain bike again. I did it once. I'm honestly just gonna say I never wanted to do it again. Now, I've got a whole newfound desire to get back out there. Granted, I know that it's not gonna be as physically benefiting as mountain biking, but I still get to enjoy the scenery and the benefits. And that's one thing I can say about a bike like the Basalt. It allows you to get out and do things you may not have the physical strength to do anymore. Because anybody who's ever went mountain biking knows that effective mountain bikers are no slouch. Take this hill, for example. This is a pretty good sized hill. If you were out doing standard mountain biking, you'd be surprised at the physical strength needed just to clear a hill like this. You'd be dropping it down in your low gear and pedaling like crazy. With this, you just hit go. I'm just gonna start climbing. Now right now I'm not pedaling. I can pedal along with this and get even more speed, but I'm going up this hill effortlessly. You know, my day continues, my journey continues, and I'm not wiped out. So again, it's just one of the many leisurely options with this kind of stuff. And even if you're not using the acceleration switch, you've got a powerful workhorse of a bike here with all the gears that allows you to continue doing standard mountain biking if you want to. Maybe you are going on a long journey and you just want to fall back on the acceleration option when you get to where you're just kind of done and you're ready to coast. You've just got all the versatility you need with it. This does come with a compact tire pump to keep with you. You could easily keep it in a pack, have it with you all the time. It's very light and effective, and it comes with it. Now, I don't know if you're the kind of person who likes to draw attention to yourself or whether you like attention at all, but these bikes do get a lot of attention. A while back, I was just sitting out on the front porch one morning, relaxing, drinking coffee, and all of a sudden I see this young man coming up the hill, up the street. He's just cruising and chilling back, and he's going at a pretty good speed, and he wasn't pedaling. And I was like, what on earth is this? I just feel like if you look up best of both worlds in the dictionary, you see an e-bike, you see the Mokwheel Basalt. You know, not only do you have a rock solid bike that's just built for the trail, built for all terrain, but you've got so much luxury at the same time. Now, a more off the record piece of advice I want to give is lock these up. Keep them inside, keep them locked up, because people steal bikes a lot as it is. These all the more. I've been seeing a lot more of these downtown, especially. I think that the people who live down there, work down there, are, utilizing these more and more. One thing I haven't talked about yet here is the headlights here on the front. I'll let you get a look of those here at night. All right, let's get a look at this light. Gonna go off down the road and see what kind of visual we get. I know it's hard for you to see the full picture of what I'm seeing, but this is putting out a great amount of light. In the description section of this video, I will be providing a link as well as a promo code for you to go and check it out, maybe pick one up for yourself. It's the simple things in life that make life the most great, in my opinion. Just getting out and going for a bike ride, especially a power-assisted bike ride. It just does a lot to ease the mind. It does for me, at least. A lot of times when life gets heavy and I'm stressed around the house, or I'm stuck indoors thinking about this and that, trying to figure out this and that, being able to get out and jump on a bike and take a ride is definitely a release. Especially on those days when you just don't feel like pedaling. Something else I wanted to mention is that there are accessories that you can get with the Mokwheel that allow this to be a power station. There's so much to this bike, I could barely scratch the surface in this amount of time, but I will provide you links to everything you need to know as far as specifications, additional details you may be looking for. This thing is awesome and it's perfect for me, especially where I live. I can't wait for those spontaneous trips where I just want to get out of the house and drive up the neighborhood to the top of the street, go to the store, get me a drink, just cruise back, maybe go out for a night ride, cut the lights on and just cruise, and sometimes get back out here on these trails. These guys around here that live in the neighborhood drive these ATVs, so they have built trail after trail. I'm going to be getting in on that with my Basalt. I would love to try and answer any additional questions that you may have down in the comment section. If there's something that I missed or something that you have curiosity about, let me know. I'll do the best I can to get an answer for you. Again, check out the link in the description and the promo code. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.